Oh no, dude. The Maeklong Train Market, located just outside of Bangkok, Thailand, is one of the most iconic markets in the entire country. And it is also a market that many consider to be one of the most dangerous in the world. In this video, we will be exploring all of the nooks and crannies of this incredible market and discovering for ourselves firsthand exactly what makes this place special. Join me for an awesome adventure from here in Thailand. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another beautiful day here in Thailand. Right now, I'm talking to you guys bright and early, about an hour outside of the capital city of Bangkok. Right now, we are at a place called the Maeklong Market, which is known as being one of the most dangerous markets in the entire world. Now, you're probably asking me, why, Chris? Why is it one of the most dangerous markets in the world if everything seems to just be normal, like any other market here in Thailand? Well, that is because it is like any other market in Thailand. However, literally right behind the main market lies the famous railway market, which is actually the market that sets up every morning right along the railway tracks. Now, right behind me is actually the main entrance to the Maeklong Market itself, where you're gonna find all your traditional street food vendors, your street food stalls. And the difference between this market inside of this building behind me and the railway market, that both have the same exact name, is that in here you're gonna find all of the street food stalls with the vendors that actually pay taxes, that pay rents for their stalls, unlike the ones that line up along the railway tracks. Now, the vendors that actually line up right along the railway tracks line up along the tracks because they actually don't pay rent, they don't pay any taxes at all, and essentially it's illegal work. But they've been doing it for years, so it's extremely normal, and I'm really excited to explore this market together with you guys. So join me for another awesome adventure here in Thailand. So as you can tell, even before we walk on inside, the streets are extremely active this morning. So many different street food vendors out. And another thing that's extremely interesting right now is that there are actually monks walking around right now taking their morning offering, which is the first time I've ever gotten the opportunity to really see this here in Thailand. From what I understand, monks only eat twice a day, and they actually eat off of donations from the people. So in the mornings and around lunchtime, monks actually walk around with like this big pot, and locals come up and drop whatever they have to offer to the monks and to the temple in their offering. Now, once they drop the food inside of their offerings, they get a little prayer from the monk, and they believe that gives them good health and great karma. Really, really beautiful tradition, and something that I've actually only gotten to witness here in this market since I've arrived in Thailand. How cool. Wow, I'm getting so many different smells already. I'm smelling seafood, poultry, all kinds of things going on here. Looks like over here we have all of the chicken legs, chicken feet. Over here, some seafood. Check out these big shrimps. Wow, those look amazing. And I must say, it's actually extremely clean in here. Unlike some of the markets I visited in Bangkok. We got squid, more giant shrimp. Wow, those crabs. Look at these. I've never seen these before. I actually have no idea what these are. This market is not only a Thai market, but it also has a very strong Chinese influence. And the reason why there is so much produce that is found here in these aisles is actually because there is a town right near to Maeklong, where we are now, that actually produces some of the best bananas in the country, mangoes, jackfruit, and even apples. How cool is that? Now, wow, I'm not a big fan of the fresh meat smell when you walk through markets, but it's always pretty cool to look at. I mean, check this out, guys. They got big slabs of pork hanging, some sausage. I bet you this is delicious. It looks so good. They even got like a little bit of liver right there. Oh man, amazing, right? Just amazing to look at. I love walking through markets like this because you get to just submerge yourself into the culture. And I must say, right now, getting here extremely early is very beneficial because there are only locals here. we're really getting to experience the local way of life this morning. All right, guys, you know what? I think I gotta get one of these omelets myself. Now, they look absolutely delicious. I love the technique, and yeah, it's so fresh. Now, I've actually haven't had any eggs dish or egg dishes in the morning here in Thailand so far. Usually I eat like a pad thai or a fried rice. Most dishes actually include rice, so it's nice to, you know, have a little break from the rice, especially when you're a foreigner like me and you're not used to eating it in the morning. So, a nice omelet in the local market. Let's do it. And just like that, we got ourselves a beautiful omelet. Now time to go find a nice place to eat this. Wow, smells incredible. So the market was absolutely hectic, a lot going on. I love seeing all of the locals buying their goods. That's something that you don't see in a lot of the popular markets. You go to a place like the Chiang Mai night market or the big markets in the north, and all you see is tourists inside of the markets. Here, it is completely different. It is locals only. They're getting their breakfast, they're getting their vegetables that they need to cook, their poultry, their seafood, and that is beautiful. Very beautiful to see. So authentic. I thought that we were actually going to be visiting like a complete tourist trap, but no, it is completely authentic and just so amazing to see. There are very few places left like this in the world, especially with the growing in tourism. Now, this could all be because of the pandemic. Maybe it just wiped out all of the tourists completely, but I have a feeling that this is just the way things are here. Amazing, local, authentic, beautiful. Just made it onto the railway tracks now, and wow, this market is absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm quite shocked and impressed to see how close all of the food and produce items are to the railway tracks. They're literally right against the tracks, and it's gonna be quite interesting to see how they pick up all of this merchandise and move it from the tracks as the train comes. Now, I'm super excited to be here. This is a place I've been wanting to come to for a very long time, and wow, look at the bougie smoothie shop. Pung Jun Coffee Smoothies Train Market. This looks beautiful, and they even have like a nice bench you can sit on where you can enjoy some food as the train drives by. I'm impressed. I'm truly impressed, and as I mentioned, this definitely looks like a locals only market. They got some of the best fruit in Thailand, some of the most amazing produce, and all you're seeing is locals coming out here to purchase their bananas, their jackfruit, their durian. And unlike the inside of the market, here, everything smells incredible. So good. We just sat down at one of the coffee shops that are located right along the tracks, and I must say, you definitely have to get here early because right now, over the course of the last 10 minutes, so many different tourist groups have started arriving to, of course, see the infamous train run through the railway market. Now, there's actually 7 different time frames that you can catch the train. I'll post a little overlay right now with those times, and they do vary in range depending on the season. Now, right now, we're gonna indulge in our breakfast extremely fast because this train should be coming down here in the next 20 minutes or so. So let me show you guys what we got for breakfast. Right here we have our beautiful egg omelet that we just purchased inside of the market. Now this actually came accompanied by this, looks incredibly spicy sauce. And then we also have these little fried, she called them like a Thai donut. Interesting. And we also have a nice breakfast like pad see ew with squid. Not too sure exactly how I feel about the squid, but we're gonna go ahead, enjoy this breakfast. And we also ordered iced coffees at this coffee shop for only 50 baht, so $1.50. That I'm loving already. So we're gonna smash this breakfast and then check out the most iconic train in Thailand. Okay guys, so the pace is already getting a little bit hectic. We got about 4 minutes until the train comes by. This is exciting, so cool to see everybody start prepping all of their stuff. I'm about to send the drone up and wait for this train. Oh man, what a place, what energy do you feel when you're here? And like I mentioned, now there's literally all kinds of tourists, even local Thai tourists. So definitely get here early. Wow, guys, seriously, that was super impressive. Now, the train actually doesn't look like it's going by that fast on camera, but wow, it is actually going by at a pretty steady pace, and it's amazing to see how they pick up everything so fast. And literally, as the train passes by them, they all pull out their canopies and lay down their merchandise once again, like if nothing ever happened. It's really impressive and definitely something worth seeing, especially if you're here in Bangkok. As I mentioned, it's only about an hour drive from the capital, and let me just tell you, I just got a view up from the sky, and this region looks absolutely beautiful. Now, the reason why it's actually called the Maeklong is because it's right along the Maeklong River, which is one of the largest rivers in the country and one of the most important. Now, the most important is the Praya, which runs through the actual city of Bangkok, but this is like the second most important river and definitely worth coming on out. Now, I'm a little bit bummed out that we're only here for about 2 hours this morning because I'd love to spend a whole day here. I'd love to interview a couple of the locals and, of course, interact with a lot more people because the energy is real. The energy is real. It is beautiful to see, but let me just tell you, it was so worth waking up early and coming out here an hour before, because as soon as like 8:15, 8:20 rolls around and the first train is on its way, this place gets filled with tourists. So please make it out here early. It's definitely worth it. We're about to enjoy a few more minutes here at the market, and then we'll be calling it a day and heading back to Bangkok. All right, so Gladys is scaring me right now. She's holding a bag and she says she has a surprise for me.
I have a surprise. Try guess.
It's fish. You bought me fish. She knows I don't like fish. What did you buy me?
No, it's not fish.
They sell all kinds of crazy things here, so I'm
afraid to give it to you. So
I'm afraid
take a look. Take a look before you touch, because I guess you're gonna drop it.
Okay, show the people. That way they see it first. Oh, I'm not even gonna look yet, guys. What is that? What's inside the bag? Oh my god. Is that frogs? Oh no. Dude, I am not eating that. There's no way. Are you eating this? This
I don't know,
definitely
maybe?
comes from the river. Oh yeah. No, I'm not doing that. Why would you buy this and give it to me? That's disgusting. Here, you can take this bag.
Thank you.
Guys, Gladys is so
I'm
mean.
trying.
She loves the adventure. Are you?
Hell no.
No? Why'd you buy that? Just for that?
Because
just to scare me?
I wanted a picture.
Oh no. Gross. So that's gonna be the end of our little Maeklong Railway Market tour. It was a very short, simple video, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was definitely an adventure worth having, and I'm so glad we woke up early to make it on out here. Now, one thing that you are gonna notice right away, as I mentioned in the video, is that there is a strong Chinese influence. So for example, the frogs that Gladys just got done purchasing and handing to me, that is not something that's traditionally eaten by the Thai people. That is definitely something that has a strong Chinese influence. However, there are plenty of locals that also enjoy a nice frog snack. Now, I'm not one of those people. I'm definitely not eating that. I don't even eat like too much seafood, but definitely something interesting. I mean, as you can tell, this market is absolutely loaded right now with locals, and the sun is just starting to cook. It is about 30 degrees already this morning, and it's gonna only get hotter. So do make it on out here a bit earlier. Check out the beautiful durian, one of my favorite fruits here in Thailand so far. The rambutan, also incredible. And the mangoes. Wow, the mangoes are always my favorite. And wow, they're quite affordable here, only 15-25 baht. In a lot of places that I've visited here in Thailand so far, the mangoes are right up there with the durian. They become pretty expensive. Looks like over here we have some sort of soup getting made, maybe some tom yum, some watermelon. I actually don't know what these fruits are, but they're extremely popular here in Thailand as well. Hello. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of our little walking tour here in Maeklong Market. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Gladys, for the frogs. Very nice gesture. Are you gonna eat them?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
I believe that because she's just a lot braver than I am. She eats everything.
Wow, mira lo que trae.
Vamos a ir.
What?
Sombra, sombra.
Wow.
Negro.
And our guy just brought out this pink egg that she says it's completely black in the inside, and I'm sure Gladys is gonna eat this right now. So maybe we'll keep the camera rolling. Gladys loves to try new things. Wow, that looks rough. It's pink and black in the inside. Are you eating it? Yeah, you are.
Wow.
She's
I don't
eating
know
that.
because you know I don't like so much like
The yolk and the eggs.
soft egg. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm trying it. Take my camera here.
All right.
I have frog, I have eggs. What can I tell you?
Oh no.
Ya va, no, esto sí. Bueno, chicos, si vomito, discúlpenme. Yo le tengo demasiado respeto a la comida, mucho respeto a la comida de todas las culturas del mundo. Pero el huevo sí luce un poco extraño. Además he leído que el sabor de este huevo es bastante fuerte.
I would not eat that.
Ok. Perdón, no puedo.
That's disgusting. You're gonna make me throw up, Gladys.
No puedo, perdón.
I don't know how she tried that right now. I would never put that in my mouth.
I said,
Have you ever tried the frogs?
No, my father, he
You
loved
like?
it.
Yes.
He
So
loved
he
it.
just,
Well,
not for you, not for everybody.
Wow, how was that egg? You almost made me throw up, Gladys.
I'm sorry, I can't eat it. I'm so sorry because this is food and I don't like to waste food, but I'm so sorry I can't. I swear.
I don't know how she even bit into that thing, but hey, thank you so much for helping entertain the people on this channel. I know you probably want to throw up right now. So, let's end today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching our adventure from one of the most dangerous markets in Thailand and in the world. And I hope to see you guys soon for another awesome adventure from here in Thailand.
Oh my god, I need water. Bye.
Let's go then. Later, guys.
You were always smarter. I was the one to tag along.